This is Edna J. White, and today's episode is episode number 2. And what I'd like to talk to you about today is reinvention, the process of changing yourself to change your world. You notice I said your world and not the world. So, what does it take to change yourself to change your world? What you need to do is begin with looking inside yourself. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you'd like to change? What is it that you'd like to revisit or even reinvent? What is it? So find your what is it. Find it. You're never too old to set new goals or dream a new dream. You're never too old. I'm a perfect example of that. I dedicated most of my life to evangelism for so many years, like 27 years or more. And I did serve the community. I did do very well where I was, but I was not happy. I was not happy in what I was doing, and there was no fulfillment. When I really started dreaming is I gained my creativity back, and I took a chance on a dream that I had ever since I was a little girl, and that was to visit China. So when I put in the effort, submitted the resume, answered people back, followed up, and I got my dream. After 16 offers, I chose the one that I wanted to teach English in China, and I got my dream. And that was later on in the years when I was like 45 or so. But it does prove that you're never too old to dream, and you're never too old to set a goal. And I remained in China for one whole solid year, and I gained a lot of relationships. I gained a lot of long-term friends, and I gained experience. So I fulfilled a dream and gained a lot more, which I think is ideal for what you want to do. You know the saying, as above all, so below, as it is in heaven, as it is in earth? Well, as it is in your thoughts, so it should be in your body. As it is in your ideas, your dreams, everything that has to do with your mind, so it is in earth. Your body is the earth. And what does that really mean? You have to have a change experience, not on the outside of the world, but in the inside. It doesn't necessarily happen out here. It happens in here. In order for that change to happen, it really has to metaphysically be a sense of change in here. And everything that you encounter is metaphysical, and it happens within. Whenever felt something when you just know that you've either been there, dreamed that, saw that in some kind of alter feeling, well, that is the outside metaphysically attaching to you. So you've already been there. You've quantum leaped. You've dreamed. You've envisioned. You've created years ago and forgot about it. And all of a sudden you feel it. That's your creation happening. How do you change yourself to change your world? Well, I just gave you a few little things. And I assume if you're watching this today, you're looking for some aspect of your life to change. What would you like to change? What would you like to totally transform? Whatever you want to experience, you have to create. It's not up to the outside world. It's not up to someone that you love. It's not even up to God. It's up to you. That's really strange coming from someone who was an evangelist. Well, I am. But you have to understand, God gives us choices. We chose to be here. Yes, we did. And if we chose what actions or what body that we're going to, well, then we can choose the reactions. We can create the reactions, the world itself. We want to transform. We want to change some aspect of ourselves. Okay. Life is a world of complex interactions. They sometimes happen simultaneously. Sometimes they're overwhelming. And all the factors around us seem that we can't temper the situation we encounter. But sure we can. If we align our mind, if we commit to learn, and we adapt to every situation, every moment in our lives. Life is change. We can look around the world and see that. I mean, just the seasons itself. What makes you think that you can't change if the world is always changing? It doesn't make any sense to me to hear people say, I'm not changing. I can't change. This is me. No, it's your stubbornness. Because everything changes. Even like this earring that I have on, I'm just looking at it. Even this earring, if I tug on it, it changes. If I don't even mess with it at all over time, it changes. So why wouldn't you change? It doesn't make any sense to me that you would want to stay the same year in and year out and get the same year in and year out result. So what do you want to change? Maybe you want to change your love life.